Okay, I'd like to welcome you to the show. First of all, we appreciate you coming out.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Good. Well, as I've said, we're glad to have you. I guess we'll just jump right in. There's a new direction well, there's been rumors, quite frankly, that are floating around about a new direction you're heading in.
I think I know what you're talking about, and that you're talking about the rumors that I've teamed up with somebody, joined forces, and I would like to say at this point that this is true. It's not a new idea for me. I've been thinking about going in the duo direction for a while, try that scenario. If you ever saw my TV show, you know that traditionally I've worked alone, but I think that there are some really positive aspects to a duo relationship, backing each other up and that kind of thing. So I decided I want to do that, but I've been looking around. People are terrible. Superman's a jerk. The Hulk, he's really not as strong as he looks like he is.
Mm-hmm.
So after a while, I just became frustrated with looking in the traditional circles, and you all know the person that I've teamed up with. You may not know that I have teamed up with him yet, but when you see him, you will realize, yes, this is a person that I do, in fact, know.
All right, so this is going to be something that, well, it's something we're all excited to see. So let's, I suppose let's bring him in. He's here with you today.
Let's bring out that person. Amen.
Abraham, it's I've got to admit, it's a surprise, but it makes sense. And so we're glad to have you on the show.
You know, Tony, it does. I've had, I've taken some years off, just, refocusing. Kind of, I had a lot, during my presidency, a lot went on. Really dealt with some big issues. And I, really enjoyed that time. But I took some time to refocus and just, kind of in that downtime, Spidey called me up and, shared his plans about the duo. I watched his show and I knew that he really didn't traditionally work that way, and so I was really excited when he asked, and it's it's really been great so far. We really have got some good chemistry.
It's funny too because like I said, I looked so far and wide. Come on up, buddy. This is our little guy.
Hey, come on, buddy.
Come on, guy. Come on, buddy. Come on. All right. Well, he's not gonna come up right now, but so anyway, it turns out that right under my nose is this guy. He's so talented. He's got so much going for him. He really, I think, a winner. I don't know if you mind me saying that in front of the people.
I do not.
But there's another thing you might not know about this is that I have a niece, Tammy. Turns out Abe is her uncle, and we've known each other for a while, just from family
I
picnics.
don't know how we really missed that.
Yeah.
That we share a niece. Hey, baby, will you get Diddy and Uncle a beer?
And some kind of other snack item.
Yeah, I've heard that you're a fan of the snacks.
I do like I like the snacks, and I care about the snacks. Yes.
Neat.
And that's something that we're gonna be expanding upon, in our fight against crime. I think that it's not something you would think of right off the bat. If you're thinking of bad guys, how to thwart them, you don't think snack items. But we've done some interesting things.
We're going to try some new approaches to crime fighting. I mean, the snacks idea is certainly
Giving
one that
speeches, and that's something that he's brought to the table.
Yeah. That's something neat that I've really enjoyed about this partnership, even though it's really in its youth. We've traded, some traditional roles. Like traditionally, I write a lot of speeches, fourscore, I'm talking about. Thank you, baby. But, Spidey climbs. Will often make webs, shoot webs out of his hands. You've seen the show.
Mm-hmm.
We've traded. Spidey's writing a lot of my speeches now.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, he gives a lot of speeches, to really be quite honest. I'm climbing a lot more.
Yeah.
I'm doing webs. I really enjoy
Mhm.
webs.
I
have not.
Actually...
That was really something that was not a part of my presidency.
And not something you picked up quickly.
No, I have to be honest. But I really think that I've
You've gotten
I've
good.
got
You're doing
promise.
designs, patterns. all kinds
So you're
of
actually
stuff.
slinging the webs yourself. Yeah, a little dribble there, Abe. I don't know.
Sorry, dog.
That's no
But you're actually
problem.
slinging the
We
webs
can use
yourself?
that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In
You'd be-
more of the running for president sort of scenario, or more in the crime fighting, web slinging.
We're fighting crime. We may fight crime by being president.
Right.
We're
Yeah,
not
that's what I
trying
think
to-
you're missing. This is a duo. You know, this is not all Spidey. This is not all Abe.
No.
This
no,
is, you know,
by no
we
means.
give some speeches, we climb, fight crime, what have you.
It's an interesting, you know, it's an unlikely match in the minds of many, but it certainly seems to be one that has a lot of promise. I can agree with you with that. Can you tell us a little bit about how there's just such a rapport that I sense here. Can you tell us a little bit about the relationship that you guys have developed and
Well,
how that's
yeah.
you know, how that's playing
It's nice.
out?
It's interesting that somebody who doesn't know us very well have picked up on that. I'm glad that comes across. And that's definitely part of the image we'd like to portray. We like to give each other a hard time, you know. We like to have fun, laugh, josh with each other, and stuff like that. But we don't want that to get in the way of the work.
Yeah, we take team building trips.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was a ropes course we did recently up in, I don't know, what was that? Was that in the Poconos?
The woods.
Just the woods?
Well, it's
It was in
on
the-
the flyer.
It was so much fun. I mean, we got to I would clip on those things that they call belays.
I
Yeah, it's a
kicked
bullet.
ass.
They make your
I kicked
ass.
package. They accentuate your package. Is all I know. Dog. But we did that. Climbed some, did some ropes courses. That was neat. I gotta admit that was really. I
Right.
learned to trust on that trip.